All right. Hey guys, this is Rudy, and I wanted to talk on a topic. There's a lot of times, I don't care what the topic is, it could be birth certificate, the falling down of World Trade Center Building 7. Did you know, by the way, they're going to call the new trade center they're building One World Trade Center instead of Freedom Tower? It used to be Freedom Tower, but that wasn't considered marketable enough. You got to be kidding me, man. Anyway, I'll put the link in the sidebar on that too, if you can believe that. One World Trade Center. Anyway, to get back to the topic I want to talk to, a lot of times they'll say, how can so many people have it wrong, and yet, you think you've got it right? It's like, that's the biggest argument I hear all the time. For instance, I'm not a big fan of the cancer treatment, the mainstream cancer treatment of chemotherapy and radiation, and I'll get into discussions with people, and they'll say, well, all these doctors can't be wrong. And when they walk up to a hospital and they see these big buildings and these doctors dressed in white fancy lab coats and they have degrees on the wall, they think, well, these are very intelligent people. How could they be wrong, right? And they don't realize that the entire hospital was built by fiat money system, and these people are trained to be indoctrinated, not to go search truth or to find the best way to treat people that are, been diagnosed with cancer, because there have been treatments that have shown promise, but it's only the treatments that make money that they train you on in school. It has to make money. If it doesn't make money for the big businesses and the pharmaceutical companies, you think they're going to, you think if they come out with a cancer treatment tomorrow that solved cancer, but nobody could make money on it because it was a natural cure, you think big business would just be advertising that and like dismantling all their buildings and like telling doctors that, hey, we no longer need you in the cancer treatment business because we found a cure that we can sell right over the counter? You think they would promote that? Hell no, they're not going to promote that. They're going to hide it like hell. It's the same thing as if they found something as a substitute for gasoline. You think the big oil companies are going to promote that? Hell no, they're going to buy the patent or do their best to hide it, right? Let me read this paragraph from this book real quick. Okay, this is Alternative Medicines, The Definitive Guide by Deepak Chopra. For example, the chemicals used in chemotherapy are themselves toxic and carcinogenic and may destroy the body's immune system. It's on page 570, by the way. Which is why some patients die of chemotherapeutic drugs before they actually succumb to cancer. Alan Levin, MD, of the University of California Medical School, points out, for instance, that women with breast cancer are likely to die faster with chemotherapy than without it. And John Cairns, MD of the Harvard University School of Public Health, notes that of the approximately 500,000 people who die each year of cancer, only 2 to 3% of them actually gain any benefit whatsoever from chemotherapy. So, they also did a freaking poll of people that work. There's more people actually working in the cancer industry that actually have cancer, that are employed and develop their livelihoods. And they actually did a poll of these nurses and doctors and said, if you got cancer, would you yourself submit to chemotherapy drugs? And I think like 80% of them said, hell no, I wouldn't take that crap, it's too toxic. I got so much to say, but let me put the video in right now on conformity. It's a very important video to watch. I'm going to put it in right now.
Conformity is going along with the group, modeling your responses after what the group is doing exactly what the crowd, what everybody else is performing.
People today are generally considered more self-aware and sophisticated about the effects of social influence. But are they less subject to conformity? Dr. Pratt-Kennis decided to find out.
There will be a stimulus line over here on your left-hand side. And all you'll need to do is to pick which of these lines is the same as the stimulus line. And we'll go around in order, and all you need to do is state the number. We'll start with subject number 1. What is your response?
2.
Subject number 2.
2.
Subject number...
On the first 2 trials, the Confederates matched the stimulus line to the standard line, giving the right answer.
5.
2.
Subject number 6.
2.
Subject number 7.
2.
On the third trial and thereafter, the Confederates give the obviously incorrect response.
1.
Subject 3.
1.
Subject 4.
1.
Subject 5.
1.
Subject 6.
2.
Subject 7.
1.
Subject 1.
2.
Subject 2.
2.
Subject 3.
As this subject hears the rest of the group give the wrong answer, he initially resists the influence of group pressure.
Subject 6. 1. Subject
Most subjects start out defying the group, but after repeated trials, many of them begin to conform.
2.
Subject 4.
2.
Subject 5.
2.
Subject 6.
2.
Subject 7.
2.
Subject number 4, what is your response?
1.
Subject number 5.
1.
Subject number 6, your turn.
1.
Their voices may drop. They may know they're giving the wrong answers, but they eventually give in.
Number 5.
2.
Okay. Okay, did you have a chance to see that video? It was about 2.5 minutes long. Do you see how it's human nature to conform, and that you think when a doctor gets paid, the guy in the video that just lied about how long the line was, he wasn't getting paid. Nobody promised him any reward. He did it from pure conformity, peer pressure, right? But imagine that you invest 4 years of your life into something, and that they pay you $300,000 a year, and you're supporting your family and you're sending your kids to college. Do you think that you're going to be more willing to say that your entire profession is a lie? See, that's what I think about people who administer chemotherapy drugs. And I know that there are going to be some that are going to, not like my message, but I got to say what I believe is the truth. And I'll just say this too, that I don't care what topic we're talking about. I use the cancer treatment as an example, but whether we're talking about the birth certificate issue, it takes a very strong individual to come out across the masses and say Barack Obama has not released his long-form birth certificate, and you'll say, well, he can just forge one. Why do you care? Why are you even making a big deal about it? When you get into a concert, you need to provide a ticket, right? It has, and even if you have to go forge a ticket, you still have to provide a ticket. He hasn't provided a freaking long-form birth certificate that has a freaking signature on it of a doctor or of a nurse or of a hospital. Now you say, well, he can just forge one. Well, make him go forge one. I mean, how can we let him be president and he's not provided a birth certificate? And for all you people that think Building 7 fell down from a freaking fire, you're just conforming to the mass media. You think it's like unpopular to say what is freaking obvious. Building 7 did not fall from a freaking fire. All the vertical supports of that building did not give way simultaneously. And Barack Obama has not provided a freaking birth certificate. And for all you people that conform and think that it's on mass media and that the burglars are the one who's crazy, you're the freaking idiots. You're just like that guy in that freaking film. And I'm sick of people not thinking for themselves. And I'm sick of conformers. And if I ever get a chance, whether it be in this world or the next, I don't want to hang around any of you freaking conformers. I am sick of people that conform. You people sick of me. And that's what I got to say about that. And I know I'm not in a good mood today. It's just how I freaking feel about the world. And I want to be around people, not that agree with me, but that think for themselves and who have a southern hospitality of being courteous to one another. And yes, we respect one another, but we don't freaking blindly agree with all the bull crap that's going on in the world. And I did my best to control my cussing in this video. But stand up and think for yourself. Research crap. Don't blindly follow people. It's so freaking sickening. You conformers are ruining the world for the rest of us, and you're going to cause us to rise up and fight you. Fight you with an armed resistance. Quit keeping conforming. Stop it! Stop conforming to the rest of the freaking world. They're freaking running everything.